Hello, this video was produced by the North Carolina Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services to provide information about the gypsy moth and upcoming proposed treatments in our state. The gypsy moth is a destructive exotic forest pest that was accidentally introduced into the United States in 1869. Since its introduction near Boston, this pest has spread south and west across North America. Because this insect is not native, there are very few predators to help manage its population. The gypsy moth is extremely destructive. While it prefers oaks, it feeds on over 300 species of trees and has defoliated over 75 million acres since 1970. Gypsy moth defoliation kills trees, creates costly tree removal expenses for homeowners, reduces property values, and adversely affects commerce. In high-density populations, the caterpillars have also been known to cause allergic reactions in sensitive individuals. Gypsy moth is currently established in the Northeast and part of the upper Midwest, leaving almost 70% of the remaining susceptible forests in our country at risk. To help you identify potential gypsy moth in your area, we will go over their appearance during the different stages of their life cycle. The gypsy moth life cycle starts when the larvae, or caterpillars, hatch in early spring, shortly after oak foliage begins to expand. Each caterpillar has 5 pairs of blue dots followed by 6 pairs of red. They do not create tents or webs like some of their common lookalikes. After they emerge, they remain on the hatched egg masses until a warm day arrives when they journey to the foliage to begin eating. This is the destructive stage of the pest life cycle, as each caterpillar can consume up to 1 square meter of foliage in its lifetime. The larvae transform into pupae, then emerge as adults a few weeks later. The adult males emerge first, several days before the female. Once the female emerges, she immediately releases a sex pheromone so the male can locate her to mate. The female is flightless, so the male must rely on this pheromone to find her. This is very important when we later discuss treatment options for the gypsy moth. After mating, the female lays an egg mass. Both the female and the male moths die shortly after. The egg mass is tan or buff colored and hairy. It is typically oval in shape, about the size of a quarter, and contains 300 to 1,000 eggs. Females tend to lay their eggs in sheltered places such as on the underside of a tree limb or in a tree bark furrow, although they can be laid anywhere a female is able to crawl to, such as lawn ornaments, play equipment, car wheels, and many other areas. Since Congress funded the Slow the Spread program, or STS, in 2000, 11 states along the leading edge of gypsy moth populations, in cooperation with the USDA Forest Service, have implemented a region-wide strategy to minimize the rate at which gypsy moth spreads into uninfested areas. The STS program treats infestations like spreading fires and works at the edge to contain them. A gypsy moth population will naturally spread 13 miles per year, but thanks to the STS program, spread only occurs at 3 miles per year. Gypsy moth management is comprised into 2 elements, trapping and treatment, both of which are tied closely to the life cycle and biology of the insect. In North Carolina, we trap the entire state. Traps are triangular and usually orange in color. These traps are set in the spring and retrieved in early fall. Upon retrieval, we record the number of male moths found in each trap and use that data to pinpoint possible reproducing populations. If treatment is required, a number of options are considered based on factors like population density, size, and location. The gypsy moth program in North Carolina typically uses 2 types of products for control purposes, a mating disruptor or larvicide. Both products we currently use are organic. Mating disruption is carried out with a product called Splat, Gypsy Moth Organic. This product is specifically tailored to the gypsy moth. It is applied by low-flying planes and saturates an area with pheromones so the male moths are unable to locate the female to mate. Because the active ingredient is a synthetic version of the female sex pheromone, there are no effects on other animals or plants. This method works well for controlling low-density populations of gypsy moth. The larvicide method uses naturally occurring bacteria, or BTK, to control gypsy moth caterpillars. BTK is only effective if the caterpillars ingest it, so this type of application must be done while they are small and feeding heavily. During treatments, you can expect to see low-flying aircrafts making steep turns over forested lands. You can sign up for pre-treatment notifications by text or email on our website. Treatments are all weather dependent, and we give notice as soon as we know that conditions are favorable. The state of North Carolina currently has 5 gypsy moth treatments planned for 2021. The proposed treatment blocks could change at any time due to changes in budget. At this time, we have one 450-acre BTK treatment planned in Dare County, as well as 4 mating disruption treatments totaling 7,645 acres over Yancey, Buncombe, McDowell, and Surry counties. You can visit our site's address lookup tool to see if your property is located inside a proposed treatment block. We are currently collecting public comments on our website, and instructions on how to submit those comments have been sent via mail to our homeowners who live within the block, as well as all who live 2 kilometers around each treatment block. Specific treatment dates are weather dependent. If you would like to receive notification of treatment dates via text or email, please visit our website to sign up. Together with our state and regional partners, the North Carolina Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services is working to slow the spread of gypsy moth and protect North Carolina's natural resources.